I played D3 soccer, and I promise you, I've heard every jab in the book. D3, isn't that just intramurals? So that's like community college, right? I could have gone D3, but I wanted a real college experience. Thanks for your feedback, but frankly, I don't give a shit. I loved playing D3. I played on a good team. I got to play a lot. We won a lot. I don't regret anything about it. Could I have played D1? We'll never know. Did I have the option to play D1? I did. However, it was to play at schools I didn't really want to go to, and all my offers were just to walk on. AKA, they didn't really want me. So when I was trying to decide where to play college soccer, I was stuck between two options. Do I go to a school at the top level where I wasn't necessarily wanted or needed, or do I play at a school at a slightly lower level but where I was wanted? And my decision came down to 5 words, one sentence that was said to me by a college coach. Rudy is a bullshit movie. As many of you know, Rudy is the story of a kid whose dream is to play college football at Notre Dame, but he doesn't have the money or the skill to get into the school or make the team. But through sheer heart and determination, he gets into the school, he makes the team, and he plays in his final game. Rudy teaches us that through hard work, you can achieve anything. Beautiful. But after you wipe the tears from your eyes and start to actually think about the story, did Rudy really achieve his dream? Rudy dedicated his life. He risked his life. He clawed and scratched and bled and broke bones so he could play in 3 plays and record 1 sack. He spent the rest of those 4 years being virtually homeless and getting his ass kicked by guys that didn't even really like him. I'm no sidekick, but I have a feeling that wasn't the fantasy he imagined. Is the story of Rudy inspirational, heartwarming, emotionally? Sure. Practically? Not so much. What if I told you that I played D1 soccer at Notre Dame, and in 4 years I played 2 minutes and recorded 1 tackle? You wouldn't be that impressed. Now what if I told you I played D3 soccer, and I played in 81 games, won 4 conference titles, and went to an Elite 8? You still wouldn't be impressed. The difference, though, at least I played. All I'm saying is there's tons of perks to going D1. Okay? The gear, the quality, the pedigree of the program, that's all great. But if you're on the fence, and you love the game more than anything, and your window to be an athlete is so small already, shouldn't your goal be to play as much as you can? Now, some of you are saying, but at D3 schools you can't get a sports scholarship. Trust me, they get around it. I got half of my tuition paid for because of an achievement scholarship. The only things I've ever achieved involved me wearing shin guards. Others of you are saying, but if I go D1, I have a better chance of going pro. Do you know what the chances are of you going pro? That's like saying you have better odds of throwing a rock 1 mile than 3. Yeah, the odds are better, but they're still wildly out of your favor. And I'm not telling you to quit on your pro dreams. I'm just saying that if you're an on-the-fence D1 guy, you still need a lot of development if you want to go pro. And who do you think gets better over the course of 4 years? The guy who plays 81 games, or the guy who plays 18? Now the rest of you are going, what the hell does this have to do with me? I'm not a college soccer prospect, and I love Rudy. I know. This probably still applies to you, though. Think about what you actually love to do. Now think about how often you prioritize other people's perceptions of you over what you want to do. I love doing comedy, but for the longest time, I didn't prioritize it because I thought people might look down on me for it. Well, I finally got over it. And look how great I'm doing. That might have been a bad example. I'm just saying, our days are numbered. Why let ego get in the way? I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the Redlands men's soccer program for proving me right. for proving to me how great D3 athletics can be. And of course, I have to thank Coach Brian Reed, who I'm sure doesn't even remember that I exist, for telling me that Rudy is a bullshit movie. P.S. When Rudy recorded his sack, he was lined up off sides.